Slaptail Squad, assemble.
If you are listening to this, you are a member of the great Slaptail Nation, my nation. And who am I? I'm the Beaveman, master of the universe, creator of all things great and small, and Lord High Commander of the great Slaptail Nation Army. And with me today, live in the Beaver Den, the woman with an ass so fine it makes me want to get out of bed in the morning, the evil Lynn to my Skeletor, the Swan. Say hello, Swan.
Hello, Swan.
Nice job.
Thank you.
Applause all around.
Yay.
Yay. Also with us today, live from Jersey, my colon is waving like a little madman, is our good friend, Nemo.
Hi, everybody.
Why are you so quiet?
Why are you so quiet,
Why are you
Nemo?
so quiet?
Why are you so
Why are
quiet?
you so quiet?
I'm not quiet. Am I quiet? You
turned
can't
you
hear
up.
me?
I just turned you up a
We
little
can
bit.
hear you now.
You were a little quiet.
Turn me up. That's right.
Oh, boy.
So why would having a great ass make you want to get out of bed? That would make me want to stay in bed.
Well, I have to work, so I have to get out of bed. So I already have to get out of bed, but I'm not motivated to get out of bed. When I see that
Look,
fine
I'm
ass,
applauding.
yes, when I see that fine ass, then I can get out of bed. But some of us are responsible people, Mike, so we have to work.
I don't know what that is.
Some of us start work earlier than freaking 2 p.m.
Pick your nose with that, I dare you.
Go ahead.
I know
No,
you.
look,
I
it's
know
gonna
you want to.
It's going to get stuck
This
up
is
there.
my clapper. I can finally clap with two hands.
For the listening audience, because it's an audio medium and Mike still doesn't get that, he's got a wee set of tongs with hands on them.
I get it.
So he's using it to clap. And he doesn't have full mobility of his other limb. That's why we call him Nemo.
It's like it's in the fisting position always.
Yeah.
It's ready to fist.
Have you ever tried to just do like one arm pull up with that and see if it would just straighten it out?
Oh, that might be
No,
painful.
I collapse under the pressure.
I feel like it would sound like a bunch of chicken bones snapping.
Oh, I can like picture that in my head. Like,
Because it wouldn't be his bones, it would be his tendons because he's contracted. It just would be like snap.
I don't think it would work like you think it would work.
Let's try it. What do you think, Mike? You want to try it?
Sure. Yeah.
So to make sure
A
that
challenge.
So to make sure that he doesn't let go, I feel like we could just duct tape his hand. So we open his hand up, we get a little ladder, we put him up on the ladder, we duct tape his hand open to the bar, he'll clamp right down on it, we just take the shit out of it.
And then you just
What?
hang there.
Yeah.
How I can't do one-handed push-ups, but I can do push-ups with this hand.
Well, this is pull-ups.
Where-
Pull-ups.
Oh,
Pull-ups.
pull-ups. No, pull-ups. No, that. Mm-mm.
So you're saying nay to the challenge then? You're like, no, I'm not doing that.
I'll do it, but I will fail miserably.
What if we did that and it didn't straighten his arm at all and it just stayed like that?
And you just hung there like a
Like a monkey.
That would
Yeah.
be some serious tendon strength right there. That's some serious.
Okay, I don't know. I was watching videos that pop up on my reels on my social media stuff, and these videos popped up of all these people in wheelchairs doing like skate park stuff, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's so
Cool.
scary. Like, and you watch them like do really cool stuff, but then they also show the outtakes of when they like fall, and I'm like, holy shit, that looks like it hurts so bad, and you feel so horrible for watching it. But then I'm like, dude, those guys are kind of badass because they're willing to go do that stuff and fall miserably in their wheelchair. Ugh.
I
don't
watched when I was a kid. I watched a guy in a wheelchair go up an escalator with the wheelchair. It was pretty cool.
Up the down or down the
Yep.
up? Up the down.
Down the up.
Down the up. Crazy.
Well, skateboarding's dangerous anyway.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Look what happened to the boy's friend. First time she tried skateboarding, basically, slipped and broke her fucking jaw.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Came right down. Didn't break her fall. Broke her fall with her face. Broke her fucking face.
Yeah, that's scary.
It's fucking crazy.
But I applaud them for trying. Like anybody, because I can't do it. I'm like, nope.
When I was when Jeanette and I were moving in together, we went to drop our stuff off in storage, and we had a huge dolly. And I got on the dolly, and I started yelling, "I'm a surfer! I'm a surfer!" And she pulled the dolly, and I fell on my head. Right? Oh, I hurt my noggin.
Oh, jeez.
And as if you weren't head injured enough. Jeez.
Yes.
Do you ride on the grocery cart?
I try.
Yeah, I do that.
I
when
try.
when I get out to the parking lot, I hop on the back and I ride, and I use my I use one leg down and I go as fast as I can, and I put both feet on and I ride it.
You're so talented.
It is talent. It's nothing better than seeing a 50-year-old man doing that through the parking lot.
Yeah. Sit still, god dang it.
He's creaky. He's ADD.
Like,
Are you
gotta
on
do
ADD?
something over there.
Give him some Adderall. Get that guy some Adderall. Oh my goodness.
Probably would do the opposite to him, and then he'd be like off the rails even worse.
I used to take Adderall with coffee, and I had such bad anxiety attacks.
Oh, great.
And
Yeah,
so
see?
ultimately, I chose the coffee over the Adderall.
Next time we're just going to hit him with like 100 milligrams of Benadryl so he doesn't creak us so much. We should get him a little bouncy ball and make him sit on a bouncy ball while he does the podcast. It'd be fun to see if he can maintain balance the entire time.
I got a bouncy ball in the garage.
Oh my
you want
God.
me to go get it?
You should totally do. I want to see if you can do it. Do you think you could do it the whole podcast? Work the
I
core.
probably could.
Work the core.
I work the core, baby.
It might vibrate a Duke right out of you.
Gross.
I doubt it.
The birthing ball. The birthing ball works the same way for men. It's just you birth a Duke.
That's gross.
Oh my God, my farts are awful. They stink.
Like wet garbage.
And cancer.
I came home last night. I'm like, why do my farts smell like Indian food?
Did you eat Indian food?
I did not.
Well, then that's a problem.
Oh my God. That just reminds me of, have you ever seen Nora from Queens?
Yes.
No.
No? Oh, Nemo, you should see it. It's Aquafina. It's her show.
Yeah, I love.
And there's an episode where her cousin he's an actor, but he was talking about doing a gene test, so a genetic test, because he was convinced that he wasn't part of their family. So he swabbed his mouth and sent it, or his spit or whatever, and sent it off. And come to find out, he was like from Iceland or Norway or something like that. So he goes to meet his family and come to find out he's actually not from there, because what they found out was they're like, "Oh, you work on the set of this movie." And he's like, "Yeah, I do." He's like, then they're like, "Our cousin also works on the set of that movie." And then it dawns on him that he'd blown that guy before he did the test.
That's funny.
So he just
Terrible.
basically spit and jizz into the cup. Yeah, it was pretty funny.
Been there.
It was pretty funny. I was dying laughing. Poor guy. Got a tail. He got the tail.
He does.
What do you think about when you watch those shows with me, Swan?
What do you mean? What do I think about?
When I watch those shows that you think are ridiculous, what do you think about that?
I mean, it just lets me know about your humor. It's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. That's not very nice.
Ridiculous. Yeah. I mean, some of it's funny, but the funniest part is that you crack yourself up while watching them.
Some people are talented. Some funny shit. Oh, let's all listen in on her conversation.
Yes, let's do it. She's going to take a shower.
I think she said she's going to take a shit.
A shit?
Something
shower
about,
and a shit. But
something about
shit first and then shower.
Something about a big
Definitely.
greasy dump and then showering.
Nemo can't hear it because he has headphones on.
He can't.
He doesn't know what's going on in the
What
background.
she's saying. Don't let on that we know that she's taking a shit.
Yeah,
Don't let her know.
I do know what's going on.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
For
All
once
right.
in your life, you know what's going on.
For once in my life.
Oh, it's finally time for me to remember to say this to you, Mike. Did you know that you can get someone to be your parent and give you an allowance? Did you know that you could do that?
I did not.
Yes, you can get some. If you have problems with money, you can get someone who doesn't even let you have your paycheck, and they give you an allowance every week or every month.
You can have your own personal financial babysitter. It's
Do they
great.
pay your bills though?
Yes,
They do everything for you, and they give you an allowance.
They give you take your money and then they budget it out for you and pay your bills, and then you get an allowance.
How much does this service cost?
Probably less money than you spend.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
Yeah, I knew this guy, and he had one. Like, he was telling me about, like, he's like, oh, I don't know if I can spend that much money. I'm going to be, like, going over what I'm supposed to spend. I was like, oh, your wife, tells you how much you can spend or whatever. That's cool. He's like, no, we have somebody that he's like, we're so bad with money, me and my wife, that we have somebody who actually budgets everything out for us and then gives us an allowance. So he had to very carefully, very closely keep track of what he was spending. But while I was there, he went and bought a brand new fucking truck. I was like,
That's hilarious.
I was like, dude, how's that allowance working out for you? He's like, yeah, I'm going to get in trouble for this one.
yeah.
That is hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little crazy.
You have to be pretty good stand-up material, though, if somebody was giving you an allowance that has nothing to do with you, that you hired.
Sour Patch Kids. Anyone want one?
Do you want to crinkle some more? We have Sour Patch Kids. I have Sour Patch Kids. What are they? Sour Patch Bunnies or something?
Do you think he knows that I can automatically mute him?
No, he probably doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have the power.
Do you?
Yeah. He's talking now.
No, he's muted.
Singing.
And he's muted?
He's singing.
Or he's not.
Now
No, he's not. He's not muted.
Now he's not crinkling. I silenced him.
Ah. You didn't silence him. He's still
God,
there.
he's doing
No,
it
you
again.
didn't.
I did, but then you started crinkling again. So why does everybody want to fuck with my shit?
Just because it's fun.
Speaking of people that suck,
Uh-huh.
Swan, what about people that suck? What sucks about people?
I mean, just in general, I think most people probably do suck because most people are self-absorbed. I'm going to make a generic statement, but people just don't care about other people. So that makes them all suck because they don't even, number one, care about themselves. So then, or they may care too much about themselves and all the things for themselves. So that makes everybody suck.
Yeah, which is it? They care too much or they don't care enough?
Both. They care too much about their self and all things related to themselves, or they don't care about anybody, which therefore is kind of the same thing.
What if we found out that there's no heaven? We had definitive proof that there is no life after death and we just die and we wink out.
Okay.
Well, that's disappointing.
Well, do you think that would change the moral landscape of what we already see? Because people already fucking suck. Even if you're religious, most religious people fucking suck.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not religious. I believe in God. I think I'm spiritual. I don't know what the fuck that means, but I think I'm spiritual. And like, I'm a good person. So I would be a good person whether or not there was a heaven, I think.
But if you had no need for that good person moral compass, you think you would still be that way? Like where you could do whatever the hell you wanted without any consequence at all? You would still like take the moral high ground?
I don't ever take the moral high ground, but I treat people well. I try not to hurt people. I love people. I love them sometimes a little too much, but I love them.
Well, I say the same thing. I say that I'm also not religious, but I'm spiritual. I think that means you just have a good understanding or depth and breadth and understanding of what it means to be a good person and to understand life and to appreciate that everything around you, which is hard because you're from Jersey and you're originally from New York City. So it's pretty impressive.
Listen, not all douchebags are from Michigan.
That's true.
Yeah, there's probably douchebags all around the world. I mean, we know there are.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I'm always amazed at how different people are, honestly. Even like with my job, there's different, I work for different services, not that kind of service. And just the people that I interact with are so vastly different. So like if you pay for, as an example, you could see this in primary care too. If you are a patient in a primary care office, those people tend to treat their provider as if they work at Burger King. Like, I'm going to tell you what you're going to do for me. Even though I have no education, I'm going to tell you what you're going to do for me. And invariably, a lot of people are rude. But if you work somewhere where they don't take insurance and it's more like stuff that's for wellness, those people are nice. It's very odd.
Where you have to pay cash for service, you mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because those people are spending their own money versus what they think they're entitled to.
Yeah, but you're spending your own money for insurance. I mean, you pay for insurance. But why are they always people such dicks?
I don't know. And it doesn't matter about socioeconomic status or race or what political view or whatever. People are assholes all around in any realm of those. So I don't think you can like say just a certain type of people are that way. It's a lot.
Sure. Don't grow up. It's a trap.
Fun.
Is this show and tell for Nemo?
It is.
This is his
He's having an
socialization. Look at
ADD
him.
moment.
He's
Look at him. Like,
He's gonna find a shirt. He's gonna make he's gonna make some other noise. So he's the only person who can make noise with a quiet shirt.
like noise with a t-shirt. Like give him a feather and he's gonna make noise with it.
Remember when I got him the fidget spinner, but I was like, oh, that's not gonna work because he only got the one hand. I'm like, that's not gonna work.
Oh, I could fidget the hell out of the spinner.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Well, I got him the fidget spinner when we were at Pride. We probably lost it. But Swan got it. Swan got you something that required two hands. I was like, well, he's not gonna be able to use that.
Yeah, your Lego one.
The box?
Yeah.
The box is easy to do.
Oh, okay. Well, apparently you need to have that when you're on the podcast.
You fucking ableist.
I'm not an ableist. I'm a disableist.
He wanted to see you. You wanted to see him fail. You're like, yeah, fuck you.
Do this.
Cut that bread yourself, bitch.
Oh, that was funny.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Hey, I warned him ahead of time. I'm trying to get him to play to his strengths.
He said to me, Alba, I was watching you struggle and I didn't want to ask if you needed help because I was having fun. Like, fuck you.
Does that make you an asshole or you're just making sure that you gave you an opportunity?
Yes, I wanted him to achieve on his own.
Yeah. See,
I did not want to be that person who was like, oh, he can't do anything. See, that makes me the better friend.
Okay.
Because I didn't rush right over there to cut the bread for him.
Yeah.
Oh, well, who's the bigger asshole? He didn't ask for help. Huh? I was sitting right there. He could have been like, hey, man, I'm struggling here. Well, what, you have nothing to say about that? So you're siding with Mike. I was promoting his individual. Look at now. Now what has he got? Now he's got the mystery machine. He literally does have ADHD. Look at him.
No way.
He totally does.
No way.
Whee! Listen, this is a marked improvement in mood from how I was last time. So I'll take it.
I don't know. You were pretty somnolent last time, so we didn't have to tell you to stop moving around.
So we like Nemo, better insomniac Nemo.
You like emo Nemo?
You like emo Nemo better. Yeah, that might work out better. Yeah.
So what you're saying is you like crashed and got some rest finally?
Yeah, I'm a little cyclothymic. I'm a little bipolar, just a tad.
Oh boy.
So you're on the up right now?
Kinda. I mean, cyclothymia, your mood shift like several times a day. So
yeah, that's weird. I think, don't we call that? What do we call that? Rapid cycler? Isn't that what we say?
Yeah, rapid cycling bipolar.
Yeah.
Fun times. It started happening when I was 16 years old. It was crazy. I started having racing thoughts, and then my mood would be like this. Then I'd be depressed. Then I'd be. It was a fucking roller coaster.
Isn't that pretty rare? Like, isn't it? Like, what do you think the incidence of that is?
I don't know.
Aren't you supposed to know
I'm
these
not
things?
A researcher. I'm not a researcher.
I'm not a researcher. I'm not a researcher.
I'm a doer.
Oh, I feel like you just threw down the gauntlet to the researchers.
Yeah.
The opinions expressed by Nemo are not the same opinions expressed by the Beaveman, who's full of support of the science community and those who do research. For it helps those of us that do practice. I feel like you just insulted researchers.
No,
No, we need them. He
I
just
said
does. He
I'm
doesn't
not
want to
a
do it. Yeah, you just
researcher.
don't want
I
to.
didn't say they weren't.
Now he's talking in
I
circles.
got into a PhD program.
You got into a PhD program?
I'm going to be a doctor.
Do you know, is it run by nuns? Because if it is, you're going to get the shit beat out of you.
Yeah. Sit still, Nemo. Whack with a
Now
ruler.
he's got a pen. Who gave him a pen?
Yeah,
Jesus.
someone's gonna reach through there and kill you.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to force choke you real quick here.
Yeah.
Oh, I get off on that.
Ah, well, never mind then. Never mind then. I won't do that.
No.
Did you ever hear that joke I tell about when I was choked out?
Yeah, I gave you an ending for it, and you still didn't use it.
Sorry.
He doesn't remember it.
I don't remember the ending, but I do remember you gave it to me. I'm like, oh, that's funny, but I didn't write it down. If you don't write it down, it can happen. No, wait, that's healthcare. If you don't write it down, you don't remember it.
That's usually what it is.
Yeah.
Dave, do you think it's pretty normal? So this is what happens to me. I don't know what your thought process is because I know it's
Does
not.
anybody know that?
Yeah, I know it's not to sit down and do writing every day for an hour. This is what happens to me is I have an idea about how I want to proceed with a bit or something. And then I won't write it down. And then I'll write sporadically here and there, but I'll just keep thinking about it. And then just before I drift off to sleep, so many days in or whatever, it will all come to me. And then I'll forget most of it by the by the morning. But at least I'll remember part of it. I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense.
That's why you audio record it. And then in the morning you could transcribe it.
That's probably a good idea.
Probably. But it literally is. It's right before I drift off is where it all just kind of clicks in. And I'm like, oh, shit. I'll remember this when I wake up.
Yeah, because your brain is slowing down and you can hear it. The chatter isn't in your head anymore. The other voices went to sleep before you.
It's true.
It's true.
It's true. It's okay, though.
I usually have really good ideas for stuff, not like comedy stuff because I'm not funny, as we know. But like I think of all the things I want to do or my plans or my things. And then, yeah, by the time I get up in the morning, I'm like, oh, what was I going to do today? No idea. So
I don't feel like that happens for you because you do stuff like you'll go into the laundry room and start folding clothes, and then you'll leave the dryer door open. You won't have finished what you folded. Then you walk into the kitchen, get something out of the cupboard, leave the cupboard door open, walk away, then go into your bedroom and do God knows what. And then I'll go behind you, finish folding the laundry, go back into the kitchen, shut the freaking door, and then go and ask you, what exactly were you just doing?
Mm-hmm.
But yet you feel like before you drift off, you have...
I do.
You just don't implement any of that.
Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm.
How do you get so distracted?
I have no idea. I probably have undiagnosed ADD.
What were you doing earlier? Earlier, you were putting the groceries away, and then you just walked away.
That is ADD.
I did finish the laundry, though.
But what did you walk away from when you were putting the groceries away?
The laundry.
I do not. Probably the laundry. I don't know. No. What did I walk away from?
I don't know, because Summer came behind you. And she's like, this lady can't focus on anything. You were just putting the groceries away, and now you're gone.
I don't know. I was trying to pack my clothes and trying to make sure I had all the things that I needed. I was talking on the phone, and I don't remember.
So you know that if you don't accomplish tasks, that is not multitasking.
It's multi-starting.
Yeah, that's not multitasking.
Starting.
See, like I can multitask, but I actually finish the stuff that
Okay, well, my stuff gets finished too. Because
by me, because I walk behind you.
But that's maybe all part of my master plan.
No, you're not that clever.
I might be.
It is not part of your master plan.
I might be.
It happens all day.
It probably does. It does.
Yeah, when Grandma's here, you're focused. How does that work?
Because I have something I have to take care of and do and like complete, and yeah. So that I'm really good at my job. That just shows you I'm really good at my job. So I can complete my job very well.
Yeah, but how do you not apply that to the rest of life?
I have no idea. Because rest of life is like it's not, you can just
it's
finish
not important.
it.
You're like, oh, the rest of it's not important.
I mean, I was going to say that and then I changed it, but like you have like the unlimited amount of time to do that stuff. So,
I don't think that's true.
no?
How do you have unlimited time if the majority of your time is spent doing work during the day? If you work 8 hours a day,
Is it really going to bother me if the laundry sits in the dryer for an extra day?
no, it doesn't bother if it sits there for days.
Exactly.
Until I go to do laundry and I'm like, what is this stuff in the dryer? I didn't even know there was stuff in the dryer.
Yeah. So see, it didn't bother me so I didn't need to finish it.
Point missed.
Oh, okay.
Look, now he's quiet.
Nemo is sleeping. He's on a down. He's on a down right now.
He's already...
I'm sorry, you guys were having a family conversation and I didn't want to interrupt.
No, you could have interrupted and been on my side, but you didn't. You just sat there like a lump.
Well,
He's taking it all in like a therapist. Now, dissect that.
I'm sorry, I tapped out like 20
That
minutes
wasn't
ago.
Is that what you
listening.
do during therapy?
He
You're
probably
like,
does.
You're not my clients. Shut
Ah.
the fuck up.
You're still supposed to be a friend, so you're supposed to listen.
yeah, you just toted
bad
that you're
friend.
a good friend.
You're a bad friend.
No, he just toted that he was a good
Yeah,
friend.
but I just said he's a bad one.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with you.
Hold on.
Now what's he doing?
Oh,
Good
he's
Lord.
got to like make some noise and play with something.
Oh, God. He just wants
I'm
me to
playing with
edit.
myself right now.
No, keep your hands where we can see you.
You have a dirty mind. That doesn't mean I'm jerking off. It just means I'm playing with myself.
Means he's
Ah.
sitting on
Like
his thumb.
games on my phone.
Ah.
Hmm.
Dirty mind.
And so what's your input there, Nemo?
He doesn't have any because he was playing Scrabble.
What do you mean? My input about her ADHD? She's got it.
Yes. Yes. The answer is yes.
Hmm.
Back to your other topic about how everyone
I
sucks.
don't have a topic. I was just saying people suck.
I agree with you. People do suck.
Yeah, there's a situation that I really want to talk about, but I can't talk about it. But I really want to.
Why can't you?
It's confidential.
There's a possibility that people could hear what I say and get back to other people.
So change you know how you've been in this field long enough, you know how to do it. You change the demographics, you change the person's name.
There was this
you just
purple
talk about the
giraffe.
problem. Ooh, I know
Ooh,
that
you
purple
know him?
giraffe.
It's not the him, it's the her purple giraffe.
It's the them.
It's the them purple giraffe, yes.
I can't even do that because you could put 2 and 2 together. It would be too easy to figure out.
Does 2 and 2 equal 4?
Is it about Ron's?
No,
No.
it's not about
No.
Ron's. Why are you so hung up on Ron's? Are you romantically attached
I
to him?
miss him, the little special needs booger.
Well, you could always message him and you could text back and forth and be text buddies.
Aw. And
No,
it'll
you
take him
could
like
text-
4 million years for him to respond to you.
That's too much work.
See, again,
Too much work.
you're a bad friend. You're not even going to reach out and do your part of the friendship.
Reach out and touch someone
Yes.
in their special place.
What are you doing
No.
now? What's your next show? What do you got going on? What's going on with you?
I'm in Vegas on the 22nd. I'm at St. Mark's Comedy Club in New York City on the 24th. And then I'm in Connecticut on the 27th. You could go to my website, find out where everything is.
Are you saying that to me or are you saying that to the audience? Because if you're saying to me, I'm like,
The audience.
okay, I was going to say, it seemed like you were saying it to me. I was like, you're being a dick. I just told you to promote yourself. You're like, you could go to my website and check it out. I'm like, what? I don't, what?
You're so needy.
Anyway,
Anyway,
so let me ask the burning question. Well, let me delve deep into your psyche.
Chlamydia. What?
Here's my question. How are you getting to Vegas?
On a wing and a prayer. Who could it be? I'm flying.
Okay, so you're flying. Now, are they flying you out there?
No.
Are they putting you up?
Yes.
Ooh, okay. Are
Okay.
you making major bank for this gig?
I will break even.
So you'll break even as in plane ticket, flying out there.
Yeah, this is the
Time
only
lost.
job I know that you love, and you call it a success if you break even.
Well, that's what we're asking. Like, if you break even, yes, I would agree with you. That's a success.
yeah.
Right.
Because that's why we were asking, like, okay, so are you losing money by doing this? But if you're breaking even, yes, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
So nothing lost by going to Vegas. Even productivity time at work.
Right.
Or you didn't factor that in.
No, I'm virtual. Everything's work. Everything's work. I'm working right now, bitch. I'm working.
We ain't
Okay.
paying you.
We're not paying you, so I mean, you might be working.
You're paying me all right.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so there's that question. Okay, what about Connecticut? That's how it's pronounced, by the way. It's Connecticut.
It is a one-night gig. It's part of a festival. Good Karma Comedy Festival. I'm going to drive up there on the 27th, and I'll probably come back on the 27th.
Driving up there on the 27th. He'll make it there on the 29th.
Aw. Did you get that self-driving car yet?
I need it.
Be able to
You
trace his
do.
route by all of the dead livestock.
Yeah, I think you
Wilderness
should.
creatures.
No, I think everyone
Mailboxes.
should have the share my location, find my Nemo,
Yeah, Find My
Like,
Nemo app.
so that we know not to
The
be
Find My
there.
Nemo app.
The Find My Nemo app. Yeah.
People of New England, be warned that on the 27th, stay off all major highways. So it got to be only one going through Connecticut anyway. Was it 95? Does 95 go up there?
I've never been to Connecticut.
95 goes far.
Yeah. I'll probably all the way up to Canada. Okay, so you're breaking even on that one too, or you're not breaking even?
Yes, I'm breaking even.
Breaking even again.
I'll
Okay.
probably make like $50.
Oh, that's not
To
bad.
be honest.
That's pretty
Nice.
good. Nice. Good plan.
So what this is telling people is if you want to be rich, never go into comedy. Unless you can live with your parents forever.
I mean, right? Yeah, that would be okay. But is it something you love? So that's probably good.
Yes. So the owner of Broadway Comedy Club, Al Martin, died the other day. It's very sad. He was such a good guy, really nice guy. I've known him for over 20 years.
Hmm.
And where was this? What's the name of the club?
Broadway Comedy Club in New York.
Oh, R.I.P. owner of Broadway Comedy Club in New York.
Al Martin.
R.I.P. Al Martin. We didn't know you. But if Mike liked you, you might be okay.
I am okay. He is okay. He's great.
He was okay?
Great
Yeah.
guy. Yes.
So who's taking over that venue then? Family?
I have no idea.
Ooh, that's a little
I'm going.
scary.
I think I'm going to the funeral on Friday. So we'll see.
That's always a bummer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been thinking about stuff so much that I'm like, I started, ever know you just start to get looking for stuff today. Like today I was looking at buildings to buy to set up my own comedy club in the Midwest.
Do it.
Yeah.
Fucking do it.
Because we have like unlimited funds.
Yeah.
And you just
Do it.
told us that anybody who wanted to make money in this shouldn't, or, live with your parents. So
Comedy club owners can make money.
Yeah, I mean, we could be,
yeah.
if you're lucky after a few years, if you actually had people if you actually had a good location that people wanted to go to, yeah.
Fucking do it.
Yeah. But no, I messaged Swan today. I was like, this place is for sale. They only want $275,000 for this building in a town where
That's
nobody goes.
nothing.
Well, yeah,
You
but it's
have
also
that in your back pocket.
it's
In a
also
town where nobody goes.
a town where nobody goes, though.
In a town where nobody goes.
In a
True.
town of population of 1,400 where nobody goes.
I mean, a lot of people pass through
The
it.
That is true.
Nuts Comedy Club.
That is true. People do pass through there. Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
But yeah, that would be sweet though.
You could put that town on the map.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's too tiny though.
Yeah.
It's too tiny. There is a
I
theater in
don't
town.
even
though.
think they have a stoplight. No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
They have a stoplight?
That's a 4-way.
Yeah.
They have a
I was
four-way.
gonna say they don't have a stoplight.
That's true.
No.
They do not. 4-way. Still a nice little town.
Yeah.
I mean, if I did have that kind of money and had somebody to run the place where I could still just work, yeah, I would do something like that. That'd be fun to do.
Right?
I mean, they have a bar, they have a liquor license. The liquor license is included. All the stuff inside is included.
See, it's a deal.
It's a turnkey.
It's a deal.
It is. It's a turnkey deal. Anyway.
Anyway.
You're winning. You're a wiener. You're the biggest wiener.
Then I could get people from far and wide like Mike and just pay him $20.
Yeah.
Like
I don't think it works that way.
Like you broke even, buddy. Here's your $20. That'll get you home.
You're an asshole if you do that.
And I'd be like, you already spilled the beans. I heard you work for less.
I
I get you this nice hotel. Stay with his family here.
We have a host family for him.
Yeah, we could do that. You could have a comedy host family.
Yeah.
Just some weird people that, spend most of their time out on the porch and just really.
That's totally worth it. I'd buy that. I'd do it. Do it. Do it.
Just so that every comedian that stays with them, the first thing they say to them is, "You're not around here. You're not from around here, are you, boy?"
You're not Ron's.
No.
Is what they'll say.
But that's what I was looking at today. Seems like a mistake. I will not be doing it. It's fun to look. It's fun to dream.
Is that like window shopping?
Dream the impossible dream.
I don't know. Swan, you didn't even look at it, did you?
I did not look at it. I just looked at your text. And you said we should buy this house, but then you never sent it to me.
Well, I didn't feel like sending it. The house was only like 160,000.
Are you a dreamer?
Me? I wish.
Yes.
I used to be a dreamer, but now I think that I'm too practical, so I don't dream anymore.
You're a nightmarer. I'm a nightmarer.
Buying a club is a dream, right?
Yeah. I mean, it would be cool to have a club. Like when people ask about that, ask me stuff like that, they're like, "Oh, you do comedy because you want to be a stand-up comedian." I'm not like that. I'm practical. I'm like, I don't think that that was something that would actually happen. I would like to put people in shows because I like comedy, and I'd like to have a place to do it so I can see it.
There you go.
It's almost like producing a movie, right? Like you have an idea of how you want a show to go, the people you want to put in that show. And how else are you going to get that if you don't throw it together yourself?
Right. Exactly.
So do you think that you talked yourself into that because of your own like personality or do you think that you talked yourself into being practical because I am?
Can you expand on that a little bit more?
I mean, yeah. So you don't think that you could do it for your do comedy and be a comedian, or you don't want to. You talked yourself out of let's go back to like owning a coffee shop because you didn't think you could do it because you don't think that your dream is big enough, or you don't think that you can accomplish the dream, or do you think that you talked yourself out of it because I'm practical?
I feel like it had nothing to do with you.
Okay.
And I'm surprised that you're so arrogant.
It's not arrogant. It's just I am not a risk taker. So I wouldn't put all of that out there because I'm not a risk taker.
Well, it's not okay. All right. Okay.
I think you should be a risk taker. Why not, Swan?
Yeah, Swan, why not?
Because I have always been very logical and overthinking and always played the part of the adult.
Yeah, that's very annoying.
Don't be a pussy.
Yeah, stop being a
It
pussy.
Swan.
With an
It
ass
is.
like that, you know what? It's fine as you are, and it's fine as you were. You should have definitely taken more risks.
But I didn't because
Yeah, that's why you're lame.
Yeah, I'm lame because I always think of the long-term ramifications of anything. I'm not willing to try something because
Boo.
yes, terrible.
Boo.
No, back to that whole thing. Other people can be practical too. Okay, so if you're asking like, okay, what's the dream? What would be what would be my dream gig?
Yeah.
My dream gig would be to be like a professional podcaster who made a shitload of money podcasting.
Okay. And so what holds you back from that?
Time.
Time because what? Like you can't what? Because you have to work?
Yeah,
Or
because I have to work 40 hours a week.
okay, so what if you were like, I'm going to quit my job and just do it?
Time is on your side, boo.
What's stopping you from doing it?
What do you mean what's stopping me
Yeah.
from doing it?
Yeah.
I have a job.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's stopping me from doing it.
But what if podcasting became your job?
Well, it's
But so you're saying you're
podcasting
not
became my
you're
job,
not
and that's what I would do for
willing-
my job.
right. So, but you're not willing to take that leap and risk because why?
Because the wife.
Because with podcasting, my passion would have to be matched by other people with a similar passion.
Uh-huh.
In other words, they would have to have that same type of commitment that I have. I can't do a podcast by myself.
Sure you can.
Not the kind of podcast he wants. I mean, you could probably sit there and entertain yourself for an hour.
I mean, if never mind. Anyway, you don't
No?
get it. No, you have to have people with some level of commitment as you. Like, let's say you found somebody who you had perfect chemistry with, who had the same commitment with you to go forth and make the greatest podcast, and you financed it and you did everything you wanted to do. That'd be fine.
Mike's bored over there. Mike's bored.
Well, no, I have commitment issues. That's all.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't asking you.
Oh.
Well, now I'm sad.
I've already seen you hole yourself out on other platforms, so don't act like.
Don't call me a hoe.
I seen you hoe yourself
Daddy.
out on some live stream recently.
You did?
What live
Oh,
stream?
yeah, I saw you do that. You were on Instagram or some shit. I saw you.
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
With your three little comedy friends. I saw you. I saw you.
Oh, that thing. Yeah.
Don't act like I didn't see you. I was able to watch for about 4 minutes before I fell asleep. Okay.
Before you bored me is what I hear.
Before y'all bored me. Anyway, no, it's all about commitments, Juan. As far as the whole stand-up thing, as I know for a fact, I am not funny enough to make it in stand-up. Plus, there's a shitload of people in stand-up. Look at Mike. He's been doing it for a long time. Well, off and on.
Yeah.
Mike falls asleep at gigs, just like he's doing right now. Look at him.
I'm not asleep.
He's got narcolepsy.
I don't have narcolepsy.
Do you want
not
it?
Have
Do you want it?
I do not. No, I do not. I'm in a bad place lately is what's going on. So that's where I am.
And I suppose you don't want to talk about it.
You can talk about it
talk
if it
about
makes you
this.
feel
I'll
better.
talk about it. I mean, I'm
Otherwise, it's just me and Swan talking to each other and looking at you and wondering why you're not interacting.
I'm sorry. Here, let me interact with you.
Oh, thank you. We like to see up your nose. Want to see up mine?
I mean, to be honest, you can't miss it.
Hoyo.
It's a big nose. I know. It's a sexy nose. Whatever. So I've been in a weird space lately with comedy. Like I don't, it takes a lot, and sometimes you have to put the things you love second. And I'm trying to decide how much I want to do that. Like I can't be one of these people who just performs because they love performing. I'm a very all or nothing person. I have to have an end goal and go towards it. And I've been on the fence about it,
Leaning
For
which
a
way?
month, it's been eating me up.
Leaning which way?
Leaning towards death. Leaning towards like not being sure where my next goal is.
Are you like a list maker? Are you making like a pros and cons list and plan it out? No? Does that help?
No, it doesn't help because then I focus on the list.
Oh, well, but you said it was all or nothing, so I just figured like if you had a goal. But I guess if there's a pros and cons list, that's like a goal in either direction, and then you're like,
What would it mean for it to be? So what would it have to take for it to be all?
So I have someone who's willing to book me places. All I need to do is send them my reel. I've been sitting on that for like 3 weeks because I'm a little depressed. I'm a little sad.
Well, you're a comedian.
Yeah, with mental health issues. Go figure. It happens.
So yeah, that's pretty
I know if I know
normal,
too many,
right?
like well-adjusted, happy comedians.
There's no such thing.
If there is, they're not that funny.
I tend to agree with that, which is terrible because you want someone else's mental health to be bad so that they're funny so that you can laugh at that to cheer yourself up. That sucks.
Don't laugh at me.
Well, it's called empathy.
Yeah.
But you want the empathy to be a laugh, not a aw.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
I did a show a couple of weeks ago where I was telling my jokes, and at some point the audience this woman laughed. She goes, "Aw," and like I called it out, and then I just started doing crowd work, and I went in on the crowd, and that's when everybody started laughing. Like I hate my material because I'm so much funnier off the cuff.
Hmm.
I almost said on the cuff.
I don't have a problem with comedians doing crowd work, but I don't think that they should rely on crowd work.
Crowd work is never. It's so there are people there. There's a huge debate. Is it lazy? No, it's not fucking lazy. You get. I worked years developing the skill. When I was a young comic, I was like, I want to be good at crowd work, so I worked hard at it. I learned how to weave in and out of jokes. I learned how to find a good material and work my way into the crowd and then bring them to that material. Like you set up a joke while you're doing crowd work.
Yeah, that's fine. But I mean, if you're just depending on the crowd work, then you can go from place to place and they're doing the same thing without weaving a joke in. You know, basically you're setting up hoping to get a certain response. You know, whether a lot of it is like insulting too. I'm like, oh, maybe not always a good idea to shit on your audience, 1/3 of your audience to get, 2/3 of the audience to laugh. So I don't know.
I want to get only 1/3 to laugh. That's my goal.
Your goal is 1/3 to laugh, 2/3 to beat you with a stick as you make it out of the comedy club.
Oh, you know what I like.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, daddy.
So then why don't you just write new material?
I write new material all the time. I have 80,000 jokes that I've written that are hard to. You're constantly working things, right?
Mhm.
So you're constantly working on material, you're constantly working on new jokes, and you write more jokes than you could actually do because you need time to prepare those jokes. You need time to work out the kinks.
Right. Well, that's what I mean. How are you? If you hate your jokes that you feel like you've been doing for a while, what is it that you need to do to weave a new tapestry to work out the kinks, at other small areas or small amounts of time
that's
to figure
beautiful.
That you want to do?
Weave a tapestry. That's
so poetic.
That's gorgeous.
It's all poetic and stuff.
You're like a white James Baldwin.
I'm like,
that is beautiful.
White James Baldwin?
Yes.
He's not white.
James Baldwin was black.
Okay. Well, I'm not white, but that's fine.
You're like a caramel James
You look
Baldwin.
kind of white. You look kind of white.
Caramel. Well, I'll take offense to that. Anyway, but that's what you call avoiding my question.
Nice work. Strong work there, Nemo.
Thank you.
He learned that in psychology and social work.
Turn it back on you.
Yeah, why are you diverting?
I don't know. Why are you diverting? Whatever.
I'm not. See, that's also diversion.
Deflecting, isn't it?
Same thing.
It's deflecting.
Deflecting, diverting, same thing. So you still didn't answer the question.
What was the question? I'm sorry.
He's gonna use his ADD now. Like, I have all these things, and he's hoping you forget.
Okay, fine. Then I'll answer the question for him. The answer to the question is he's afraid that if he goes to try his new material that's not time tested to weave a new tapestry, that it's not going to be funny. But that's part of the process.
No, it's not.
Now he thinks he's going to be funny no matter what. Oh, we see the arrogance.
I know my jokes are funny when I write them because I know what works. Like, there may be one or two words I need to work out, but they're funny to me. And so that's who I write for. I write for me. And you want to hear a new joke?
Is it about geese?
Is it about
No,
geese?
it's not about geese.
No. How's that one coming?
I never do it because I love that joke, but it's not a crowd pleaser. That one is really for me.
All right, let's hear it.
It's gotten good responses, but it's for me.
All right, let's hear the joke.
Okay.
This is Mike Cotayo's joke. No one steal it.
Yeah.
We will know. We'll know if you.
We have it timestamped right now.
Yeah. Jesus.
I got nothing.
Is this part of the joke?
You just go for it. This is a safe
See, this is fear.
This
It's
is a
fear.
safe
It's fear.
space.
He's scared.
Don't be scared. We got your back. We're your friends. We're only going to make fun of you to your face.
Yeah.
As real friends do.
Right, exactly. And we might even laugh at you, with you, for you, whatever. Tell your joke.
Still waiting.
Come on, we're waiting.
Go Nemo.
So I'm looking at all my jokes and I'm like, these are too long.
We have
Well,
time.
we don't.
Because we don't have time right now. The listening audience doesn't want to hear your joke.
I've been clean and sober for a long ass time. Like I haven't done drugs in forever. And sometimes I wish I could just take drugs by accident. Like someone hands you something and you're like, oh, I'll try it. And then when you have it in your mouth, oh, they're like, that's acid. I'm like, cool, I'm still sober. It was an accident, it doesn't count. That's it. So it sucks. See? It sucks. See? What are you saying? What are you saying? Fuck you.
Was that the setup or when's the?
It's just an idea.
Okay, gotcha.
So what you're saying is you want to be roofied.
I would love to be roofied. I to be honest, to be completely honest, like when someone hands me a gummy, I'm like, I pray that it's a CB, that it's a pot gummy or
What adult
like
is
that
running
it has
around
some
giving you
hallucinogen.
gummies? Who is running around giving adults gummies?
I really want one. Like I gotta tell you, I just want to get high and not be blamed for it. Like I just want.
I'm just confused as to who's running around giving adults candy.
This happens to you often? You're like,
Yes.
hello, adult man. Please get into my.
I was
You want some
walking-
candy,
when
little
I
boy?
when I lived in Queens, I was walking back to my apartment, and some guy just handed me a fully cooked ham and was like, "I'm not going to eat this. Here you go. This is for you." And I took it and I ate it. It was delicious.
That's like odd, but okay.
Okay, so I kind of have some sort of an idea.
Okay.
What if this is like part of the premise? What if you're saying the same thing and you're talking about candy and you took candy from a guy in a van hoping it was drugs, but it turned out he just wanted to take you home and have sex with you?
He just roofied me.
No, he didn't.
No,
It was
he was
regular
literally just
candy.
giving you candy.
Like, want some candy, little boy? Hey, big boy, want some candy? And you're like, yes, it's drugs. I'm gonna get high. I'm totally excited.
Yeah, and as you're backing into his cock, you're like, this was just an M&M. This isn't drugs.
I don't feel any different except there's a cock in my ass.
Exactly. There you go.
There it is, Mike.
There it is. There it is.
Oh no. You're like, and I was really just hoping to get high.
When's this supposed to kick in? A Sour Patch Kid? When Sour Patch Kids? What do you mean? That's good though. I don't feel any different except for this cock in my ass. That's good. That's a good one. There you go. See, that's worse. See how we workshopped it
over there. Yeah, this was just fun
We
brainstorm.
just workshopped it.
Write that down. Cock in my ass. you're like looking at it later. You're like, what the fuck is this?
Ooh, give us another one. This is a fun experiment.
What cock in my ass?
Give us another one.
You always write better when you're writing groups.
Yeah, well, give us another one.
Okay,
Let's
do
see if we
another
can
one.
do it
Do
again.
another one. Let's do it again.
Should have done this from the beginning.
Done what?
What we're doing right now.
Brainstormed your jokes for you. And yeah, with you.
Like, how fast
This
did you
is
come
like
up with
a
that?
free open mic for Mike.
Yeah.
Get it? That was
All open
punny.
mics
That
are
was
free.
punny.
I don't pay to do an open mic.
I know.
Sometimes I have these split-second thoughts where I think I'm going to call my mom. And then I realize that in order to do that, I have to hire a psychic and 12 actors and a goat to perform a seance.
Okay, that's pretty solid by itself.
Because she's dead.
Yeah, you don't have to
You
say
don't- yeah.
that. You don't have to
Yeah.
say that, Donnie. You don't have to explain your joke.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
That was pretty
No.
solid by itself. That was pretty good by itself.
What are
You
you
think?
doing over there?
I could tell by your lack of laughter that you really liked it.
It's hard to tell a joke to just two people. We're dissecting the joke. We're like, okay.
That was my career for 10 years.
Telling a joke to 3 people? Hi-yo!
Yes. I just like playing with my fingers. Someone asked me why I wear my wedding ring on my right hand. Because the ceremony is only supposed to be an hour. and I can't open this. Hold on. Here we got, no, that's the wrong finger. Pop. Here, put it on. I love you. Put it on.
All right, give us another one.
In therapy, the term CBT means cognitive behavioral therapy. In the kink world, CBT means cock and ball torture. You really don't want to get those two confused.
Yeah, that's
I'm
kind
here
of.
for my CB. What?
You're
That's-
stepping over the
sorry,
jokes when it wasn't done.
No, please. The new Rons, everybody.
Hiyo!
What were you gonna say, Ron?
No,
Swan?
no, keep going.
Did
Keep going.
you see Swan? Did you see Swan? How I waited? I was like, he's not done, and then you just talked.
Sorry, start over. Do it again.
I love it.
Do it again.
Tell me. What
No,
were you
no.
gonna... No, moment's gone.
No, I want the
Moment's
end.
gone.
I want the end of it.
I'm gonna
Bring me the
I'm
end.
gonna pull my balls because you fucked up my joke.
It doesn't matter how many times I warn everybody. It's amazing how they still do it.
God, I suck ass.
Ass sucker.
Ass sucker. I had this patient who told me that. He was like, "You suck ass.
Ass sucker.
Ass sucker. You suck ass. You
Ass sucker?
ass sucker." Like over and over again. Yeah. I was like, "Well, no, I do not, sir. But that would be okay if."
Did I ever tell you this story? I used to go to this clinic in Manhattan called Community Health Clinic. It was for LGBT clients, patients, and one of the nurses would take my blood pressure and feel me up as he was doing it. And like I would get a hard on. And I did tell you
He
this
took
because
your
you got
blood pressure
very
and your
angry, dude.
cock. Like, why
Yeah,
was he doing
yeah.
that? It's like a new way to check your blood pressure.
He was trying to get off. It was very weird.
Oh boy.
Very funny.
Awkward.
Mhm.
At the beep
Yep.
beep clinic. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah,
The
that
beep,
one. Yeah.
Beep beep beep. Clinic. Yep.
Oh. I think the statute of limitations is over on that.
I don't think there is one for
Yeah,
HIPAA.
it's 20 years ago. Calm down.
He's dead now.
I didn't know I think he's alive. I didn't say his name, so it's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
Anyway,
Who do we have to protect? Because I was the patient at one point.
It's a circle, maybe. No? I don't know.
open circuit right now.
Yeah. Don't close the circuit.
All right. Well, I feel like we had about 10 minutes of good material.
And I'm sorry that I fucked it up. You can start.
No, you did
can-
great.
No, that was terrible. That was so Ronzy. Aww.
It was beautiful.
No,
loved it.
I kind of want to hear the real joke now. We can start over and pretend like I didn't fuck it up. I'll just be quiet over here.
I have a meeting I'm late for, you guys.
All right.
All right.
We'll see you next time when Swan ruins your jokes.
Aww.
Well, that's it for me, the Beaveman. I am out. Adios, smooch fuckos.
Bye from the Swan.
Bye.